The following portion of Studio 4 is sponsored by Lone Star Liquor.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It is Thursday, one of my favorite days of the week because of two things. We get to taste a little booze, and I get to try to adopt a pet here in a little bit. But what we're doing right now is talking to our good friend Jennifer Vick from Lone Star Liquor, and she's here. When I walked in, she said to spoil dads.
That's
but
exactly
I'm like,
what I'm here to do.
I'm not a dad, but you're about to spoil me today.
Exactly.
So I love it. So she's here with some new things at the store.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you brought today, please.
So Lasso Motel is a brand that's actually made in Dallas, and it's named after the famous Lasso Hotel in Dallas, where it was kind of like a Hollywood knockoffs place that people would go and party for, like the rock and roll era.
Okay.
Well, they've come out with a huge lineup, and the three I brought you today, to me, were some of their most unique casks.
Okay.
So this very first one, it's a bourbon that they finish in what's called Amberana cask.
Okay.
So it is like, the casks are made in Brazil, so they give this really unique finish where you taste like almost like tapioca pudding, a little bit of baking spices. It's real, and you can even tell by the color, it's a little lighter, but it's still 100 proof, so you're still getting your full value whiskey on that.
Absolutely, that's good. Okay, all right, what's next?
This one is Armagnac cask, and so what makes this one really special is it's got a little bit of fig in there, and Armagnac is like also a type of rum, so you get a little bit of sweetness on that finish, but you still, again, it's a 100 proof bourbon. You still get all those bourbon properties, but the finish is just unique. And then this last one is the one that they just rolled out, the most recent. It's called Darts. And this is what they're calling their cigarette blend, which is, a lot of people call it the cigar blend, but they're naming it the cigarette. But it's very robust, where it stands up to someone maybe whose palate is a little bit dimmer, and it pairs well with a cigar and stuff like that. So it has a little bit of leather notes and earthiness, but you still get that fig sweetness and all of that stuff that you get on the other ones.
Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so you've said the word cask, so explain to us, what does a cask, what do you mean
that
to
mean
say
by
that?
that?
Yeah.
So in order for it to be bourbon, and all of these are bourbon, it has to be made in the United States, and it has to be at least 51% corn and finished in new North American barrels. Okay. Now, after they finish that, they can then move it to another cask. So that's what I mean by that. They move it to another barrel that it may be, wine, it may be whatever, but that's what really finishes off the whiskey to alter that little flavor at the end.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to taste these today, and you're going to do these, you're going to taste these tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. So we're doing all three of these that we're displaying today from 4:30 to 7:30 on Friday. Okay. On Saturday, we're actually doing three of their other flavors, so from 4:30 to 7:30. So you can come in and try all six of them, and they're reasonably priced, readily available, and great for dad.
All right, perfect. Well, tell us one more time where we can find you.
1921 South Washington, and again, we're also do delivery, so we can DoorDash or Uber Eats.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Stay right here. We've got more Studio 4 on the way.
Portion of Studio 4 is sponsored by Lone Star Liquor.